I'm in my prime like I'm Dion. Yeah, focused on the green like it's neon. Niggas claim they real, but I don't even see none. I don't fuck with your type, y'all some peons. I'm in the zone like I'm Deion Sanders. Got 21 bitches with me, no manners. Asking 21 questions, nigga Curtis Jackson. Hey, fuck all of that talking, bitch, let's get it crackin'. Yeah.
Yo, welcome back to the first episode of the year of Sports Noise Media. I'm here with my guys, Dennis, and that boy Mike, aka Bama Bull. Man, we're gonna get this show rolling. It's gonna be a quick hitter, man. We're gonna play a little catch up, and we just gonna roll into, you know what I'm saying, week 1, 2, onto week 3 of the NFL. This primarily an NFL show. So that's primarily what we're gonna be talking about tonight. Man, first show of the year, man. How y'all boys feeling?
Man, hey man. Got my head on the swivel right now, man. Keep my head up high right now.
Dennis, man, I know you flying high over that bitch.
I'm ecstatic, man. I'm ecstatic. I'm happy. I'm happy with everything that I've been seeing over the last 2 weeks.
Okay, then. Well, we're gonna ride the wave with Dennis, man. First talk about the show, man. It's gonna be we're gonna get into the Vikings 0-2 start. The Vikings at the beginning of the season, rookie quarterback got hurt. Having Donna as the backup, we pretty much had dragged them out to the field, dog, and put the 12 gauge bullets in the shotgun. But I don't know what happened. They must have risen and snatched the gun out of his hand and pointed back at us. But with that being said, man, let's get into it, Dennis. You lead the way, man. About your Vikings, man, from top to bottom. How y'all overcome this adversity y'all going through, man? And it being 2-0 record.
Sure, man. It been, you know what I'm saying, great, man. But you know, everything starts, you know what I'm saying, with you know what I'm saying, belief, man. That's where everything starts with. You gotta believe it first, man. And from day one, when we first signed Sam Darnold, Kevin O'Connell, man, of all people, man, he was one of the main ones that believed, you know what I'm saying, in Sam Darnold, man, from day one. He said he feel like Sam Darnold could be a competent starter, and you know, once you got a coach, you know what I'm saying, that truly, you know what I'm saying, believes in you, and then you in the right situation with good talent around you, they can take you, you know what I'm saying, a little bit farther than what a lot of people expected, man. At the end of the day, it's all about, you know what I'm saying, the situation, man. You know what I'm saying? We see, you know what I'm saying, certain QBs go through things recently. We're gonna get to, you know what I'm saying, that a little bit later, man. But Sam Darnold, he having a resurgence, man. You know, when people counted him out from his time with the Jets and with his time with the Panthers. You know, he had a short stint with Niners last season when he didn't play much, man. But hey, without Ricky QB going on down, you know what I'm saying, he the guy. Ain't no we're gonna pull him and put somebody else in there. Like it's all on him right now, and he did more than answer the call. You know, starting off with the Giants, you know what I'm saying. People was really skeptical, you know what I'm saying, about us being able to beat the Giants, but hey, we just shut the doors on them creatures fast, man. You know, that was pretty much, you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't call it a thrashing, man, but it was a very clear and convincing win. And you know what I'm saying. Hey, and even those wins, you know what I'm saying, are hard to come by in the NFL. So, and then week 2, you know what I'm saying, we had the juggernauts of the NFC coming in now. People are looking at them like they're the bullies. Hey, man, but you know, I have faith, man, because you know what I'm saying, I know my team, man. We beat them last season, and even hey, the last time the Niners came to Minnesota and won was in the 1990s, man. You know what I'm saying? When I was a little baby, man. The Niners cannot win in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? It just you know what I'm saying, don't happen. And Sunday was just another, you know what I'm saying, another showing, man, that man, when you believe, you got people behind you, man. Anything can happen. Like we got injuries, and we still haven't seen T.J. Hockenson yet. Addison, he got injured the first game against the Giants. So we was actually shorthanded. I know people going to try to make excuses where they didn't have C-Mac and all that type of stuff. Sure, we had injuries too. So hey, I only his part of the game. So I don't even want to hear that. In the end of the day, we handle business. Justin Jefferson, you know what I'm saying? He went out late in the fourth quarter, man. So Donald led a 7-minute drive to close that game out, man. And I couldn't be more proud of him, of our team, and our defense, man. Patrick Jones, he has 4 sacks in the first 2 games already. You know what I'm saying? It was Josh Metellus, he caught a pick, you know, on it. That was critical in that game. We ride high, man. We ride high, but you know, we still got a long way to go. We got Houston on this upcoming week, another undefeated team. It's only 9 undefeated teams left. And it's a couple undefeated, you know what I'm saying, teams that is going to be battling this week. It's going to be the Chargers against the Steelers. Both of them teams are 2-0, and then got us against Houston, man. So it's going to be another tough one, but I think we can put out that one too. It's still a few questions of whether Jefferson going to play or not, but if he does, I give us more than a fair chance of being able to win that game, man. But hey, as of right now, today, September the 18th, 2024, man, I'm just elated, man, that the Vikings are in a position that they're in, and I just hope that we keep it going.
Yeah, man. Y'all had. I went the first game, like that Giants game. You know, that's Mike's favorite team to hate right there, especially quarterback. But y'all played some real good football, man. Especially that second game, man. Like that game against 49ers, I didn't see that coming from a mile away. I was one of them people that was out on Sam Donald, man. Like it was just rinse and repeat for me. At this point in time, with 2 games into the season, bruh, he looked like what he should have looked like when they drafted him. So, you know what I'm saying? Kudos to him for, you know what I'm saying, just sticking around in the league. He on that Geno Smith time, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't count people like that out, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like I said, just kudos to the Vikings, man. They doing what they supposed to be doing. Injuries, I mean, this the NFL. People get hurt all the time, so I don't never, you know, that is what it is. But I mean, like I said, I can't say that bad. Like I said, I was one of the ones who you know what I'm saying, dragged Sam Donald out to the pasture ready to put a bullet in his head and get rid of him, man. But I mean, he proved me wrong, you know what I'm saying? And as of now, like I said, y'all 2-0, head of y'all division. Like, y'all doing what y'all supposed to do with these games, dog. And we're going to continue to see what y'all do, you know what I'm saying, in the upcoming future, especially with this game coming up this week. This is going to be the real deal proving test for you guys. Like, it's going to let me know if it it's just smoke and no fire. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna find out what y'all made of this week, man. We all play against the Texans, man. So, like I said, salute to y'all. Y'all doing what y'all supposed to do. They put them in front of y'all. Y'all be knocking them down. You know what I'm saying? What you got on the Vikings? You know what I'm saying? 2-0 start for the season and beating one of the, like Dennis said, the one of the bullies. Well, the bully man, of the NFC. You know what I'm saying? Super Bowl team, play conference championship, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? They been the best team in the conference for the last 4 years. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what you got on there? What Minnesota doing at this point in time in the season? It's early now. We ain't just gonna, like give them no Super Bowl ring, but from what was expected of them, they way over their skis right now.
Man, to be honest, I probably got 2 words, man. Miraculous turnaround, man, for them guys, man, because I like you say, I never seen this, man. So Dennis, man, I gotta go and give you props, man, for your team. This would be the time, you know what I'm saying, to be standing on the table right now, man, because y'all looking pretty damn good, man. So I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't expecting a damn thing from Minnesota, man. So hey, for y'all to be coming out like this swinging, it's good. It's early, man, but it's good. You know what I'm saying? And it's good to jump out like that, especially in the conference that they're in, because there's still a lot of question marks with the other teams in the conference. So they looking more complete than, the Lions, the Bears, and even the Packers. So they looking real damn good right now, man. The first game, like you said, they beat up on the Giants. I kind of expected that. Because the Giants, we all know they just pure trash right now. So they supposed to blow past them, but the showing that they had in week 2, man, it was surprising, man, and it was worthy, man, because Sam Darnold, man, been balling out, man, for these 2 games, man, and he's showing that he can fit in this system, man, perfectly with Kevin O'Connell. Then he's a former quarterback himself, so he know how to get the most out of these guys, man. Even if they ain't a star or not, man. We seen it, a couple years back with him, and he proven again this year with Sam Darnold, man. So they getting the most out of him, man. And they defense, man, that's why I'm most surprised of all, because they defense was atrocious last year. So, but the miraculous turnaround they had with Brian Flores, what he doing, man, with the Vikings defense is man, worthy, man, of nothing short of nothing sweet, man, because like they defense is in every category. They number 1 in every category right now, in blitzing, sacks, interceptions, you name it. So they definitely, man, they swarming. They got a swarming defense, man, attacking defense. It's a complete 360, man, because last year they once Dennis can attest to this, man. They wasn't getting that out their defense last year, man. So definitely, man, the additions that they added to their defense, man, with Gilmore, you know what I'm saying, the other guys, Cashman, the linebacker unit, they upgraded at all 3 levels, man. So, man, and it's definitely showing right now, man. They playing complete football right now, man, and they balling, man. And with the addition of Aaron Jones, that brings another dynamic to their offense. We all know how what Justin Jefferson gonna do every game. So, and like you said, man, Addison been hurt. Hockenson ain't in the picture yet, man. So they doing pretty doggone good right now, man. For real, they balling, man. And like you say, man, Sam Darnold, man, kind of rewriting his own story right now, man. I see. He even said it himself. He learned a lot last year in San Francisco with Kyle Shanahan, and it's kind of spilling over right now, man. You can tell we getting a different version of Sam Darnold. Way more mature, man. His IQ is way up. We couldn't say that a couple years ago. So, true testament to his work ethic, man. So, salute to Sam Darnold, man, for turning around, man. He looking like a top 5 quarterback right now. And you couldn't say that. You could say that a couple years ago, man. People would have laughed in your face. So, man, Minnesota doing their thing for sure.
Good shit, Mike. And with that being said, man, we're going to slide over to this next topic, and we're going to stay over there with you, Mike. You got that little sign in the background over there, man. If people don't know, I'm a Cowboys fan, Dennis a Vikings fan, and Mike, you see the sign behind. So we're going to roll right into this topic, man. The Baltimore Ravens. Like, what is going on with your team, Mike, from the top to the bottom, man? Lace people up, man. What you got on your team?
Man, basically, man, it ain't no time to panic, man. It just, to me, man, I see the problem seems to be most number one thing is late game execution, man. And that was kind of a problem last year. The late game play calling, man, still a problem. I thought it would have upgraded by, us getting the addition of Derrick Henry. We thought it would be able to uh, slow the game down and make it easier for Lamar, to make better decisions in critical situations. And it still ain't really just showing, man. It ain't coming together like we thought it would. And then another thing too, our offensive line is a work in progress. We got 3 new starters on our offensive line. We had to swap out. We had a veteran, very reliable offensive line last year. It was an older offensive line, but we switched over and got three other pieces, 3 younger pieces. So it's a work in progress right now. Our secondary is kind of showing little signs of, slowing up a little bit. Marlon Humphrey getting up there in age. He can't cover the best receiver like he normally could a couple years ago. So, that's kind of becoming a problem. Me personally, I think they should put our first round rookie cornerback, which is Nate Wiggins, the guy out of Clemson. I think he deserved more playing time on the field, man, because we need more younger athletic guys back there in the secondary, because the guys that we got there back there in the secondary, some of them guys are getting toasted. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to pick on Marlon Humphrey like that because I've been loving Marlon Humphrey since Alabama days, but he back there getting toasted. You know what I'm saying? At this point, you know what I'm saying? So at this point, he just a reliable tackle, man. So I would like them to put the young guy out there, man. Let him get some reps, let him get his feet wet, because the guy's real dynamic, man. Nate Wiggins, and we need a young cat back there, man. Somebody that's a stud, man. Brandon Stevens, number 21, man. He can do what he can do. You know what I'm saying? But for us, like the other cornerbacks, they got to show up, man. And we did lose our defensive coordinator. We all know that, to the Seattle Seahawks to be their head coach. So we dealing with a whole different defensive coordinator right now, in Zach Orr. He got the same philosophy, but it's not clicking like how it was last year for us, our defense. So yeah, it ain't really a problem because we still producing and we still doing nice work. But it just in late game situations, I just keep saying the same thing. Lamar, man, he gotta, get better with his decision making, man. Most definitely. He's still the most dynamic quarterback in the game. That's true, but we can't be all Lamar, reliant, man. We gotta help the guy too, man. We can't just keep putting him, pressure situations like that. Even though he's showing he can put on the cape and be Superman, but we can't always depend on Superman all the time. And I know that's hard to say because our team is kind of, Lamar centric. But at the same time, I feel like other guys got to step up too, man. Likely had a very productive game the first game. He really didn't do too much in the last game. Still waiting on Mark Andrews to round back into form. Coming back from that injury, I still feel like he ain't just 100% yet. Zay Flowers, he's still dynamic, but I feel like we still need one more receiver to step up. Bateman, man, we still waiting. You know what I'm saying? We still waiting on Rashad Bateman, man. So hopefully he'll come into form. Derrick Henry, the big addition of Derrick Henry, which was highlighted all season. It's mixed reviews right now because the first game it was a little shaky, but the second game he started getting his groove back a little bit more. So I'm looking for him to keep, throughout the season, keep getting better and better, man. Along with that offensive line, because he dealing with a whole different offense right now. He never played with a quarterback like Lamar Jackson, and Lamar Jackson never played with a running back like Derrick Henry. So that still got to be a recipe to still come together. But when it do, I'm expecting big things. Man, our offensive play calling, like I said, I just feel like, man, late game situations, man, I just feel like they get a little dry, get a little, self-dependent and start freestyling, man. I think they just need to really just slow things down. I feel like the last game, especially, man, with the way we blow the 10-point lead with the Raiders, bro, came back and beat us in our ass, man. I thought that was My thing was the whole reason why we got Derrick Henry was for situations like that. You know what I'm saying? We up 10, keep feeding the ball to Derrick Henry. You know what I'm saying? Take some time out the clock. You ain't got to keep throwing the ball, keep putting the ball in Lamar's hands. So I thought that was a mistake. You know what I'm saying? So and Max Crosby, man, on that right side, he killed us all game, man. So that been a problem the first 2 games, actually. You know what I'm saying? Pass rush been getting to Lamar way more quickly than usual. So Lamar be had to scramble around, do, you know what I'm saying, act like a Houdini and stuff and do magician tricks, man, to even get out the pocket. So that's becoming a problem. So yeah, that's gonna be something that definitely gotta hurry up and get fixed quick, especially with our upcoming game against the Cowboys. We're gonna be going against somebody else that's an elite pass rusher and Michael Parsons, bro. So it's no break, you know what I'm saying, for our offensive line. So they need to get their stuff together, man, most definitely. Because it's starting to become a problem. And Lamar can't keep taking hits like that, man. So that's probably my only concerns with them, man. But I still got faith in my boys, man. Rain, sleet, or snow, I'm still gonna be down with them, man, no matter what. But we facing an uphill battle right now, man. We ain't been 0-2 since 2015. That's when we finished 5-12. 5-11. So, man, I ain't saying we gonna turn out like that, but we need to turn things around quick, man. And that's starting this Sunday in Dallas, man. I'm looking for us to get back on track. You know, but at the same time, we can't keep playing like this, man. We gotta step it up, definitely. All 3 phases of the game, man. We gotta step it up, most definitely, because our next 3 games, man, we play Dallas, Buffalo, and Cincinnati, man. So none of those teams, you can't mark none of those teams for a W, man. All those are tough games. We all know our division is one of the toughest in the business. So we ain't got no time to be bull jiving, man. We got to get it together and fast, starting this Sunday.
Yeah, that was good. That was a great assessment, Mike. You broke down pretty much like you fluidly went through everything that's wrong with y'all team. My personal opinion on y'all is that y'all don't have no offensive identity. Like you said it, y'all freestyling all the time. If y'all, I was listening to Tom Brady this weekend, and he said something that, like, he said that the scheme that New Orleans in is they want to score early and make you play catch up.
Mm-hmm.
And I bring it up to say it's like that's their identity. They want to score early and make you play defense. With you guys, it's y'all offensive identity is y'all don't know if y'all want to play the short game, play action fake, go deep, keep hitting the tight end, give the ball to Derrick Henry. Like, y'all have no offensive identity. And until y'all figure out what y'all want to do we want to get a lead and ground and pound the rest of the game, or do we want to throw the ball all over the field, or do we want Lamar to be a drop back quarterback? Like, y'all have no offensive identity, period. And until y'all get that together, man, I don't see y'all always gonna leave y'all offense is always gonna leave y'all defense out the drive because you guys the defense is kind of getting long in the tooth. So
Yeah.
That's my opinion on you guys. We're gonna talk about that Cowboys and Ravens game a little bit later in the show. But I mean, from my perspective, y'all have no offensive identity. Like, y'all guys brought Derrick Henry over there to pretty much be a third down blocker. Like, you not even giving them the ball to get them in rhythm. You know what I'm saying? It's like you brought him there to put some type of relief on Lamar. It seemed like they actually going to Lamar even more than what they did before. So it's and I said that, me personally, we talked about this when the trade first happened. Well, not necessarily the trade, but when he decided that he was going to go there, that to me it wasn't a good fit because of the coordinators. That was my personal opinion, because you have to want to use him as a weapon. Like y'all not using him as a weapon. You still laying everything at Lamar's feet and trying to get him to will y'all to wins when you brought somebody over there to help y'all on offense to help that. So, I mean, that's pretty much my assessment on that, man. Y'all have no offensive identity. With that being said, we're gonna roll over to you, Dennis, man, on that the 0-2 Ravens, man. Like with they lows right now. Do you think they can turn it around, Dennis? What's your thoughts and perspective on what the Ravens got going on right now?
Oh yeah, man. I think they far from out of it, man. Hell, I'm saying they got number 8. I'm always, know what I'm saying, believe, man. I think that the problem is his stems back, you know what I'm saying, to the conference championship game. It's to me it's the play calling, man. Like y'all hit on the head, man. Like the identity thing, man. And like that's pretty much what it is, man. I think it's too much outside noise affecting, you know what I'm saying, what the Ravens need to be actually doing it, and what they do well, which is running the damn ball. Like that's all it takes, bro. Just line up and run the damn ball. Like Henry getting one carry in the fourth quarter of that the game against the Raiders, man. Like it don't make any sense. Like you up 10 and you sign Henry to come over there, man, and you only give him the ball once the whole time that y'all up and y'all trying to close the game out, man. Just don't make any sense, man. And like I said, man, it stems back to the conference game where they only ran the ball 8 times the whole game, and like that was a close defensive struggle. You know what I'm saying? That was built, you know what I'm saying, for them to be able to ground and pound, you know what I'm saying, the whole game. Like, so I don't get what's going on, man, with the play calling right now, man. Harbaugh gonna have to start taking some heat, man. I know he's the coordinator, but at the same time, he the head coach. He need to get on the coordinator ear, man, and just let them know, like, hey, man, this what we be doing. The Ravens led the league in rushing the last 4, 5, 6 seasons. Like, come on, man. Like this, you know what I'm saying? The Ravens bread and butter, and let the company miss a defense like a running game. It keeps the defense rested, keep them out the field. You know what I'm saying, all the time. Like just like I mean, to me it's simple. To me they trying to make you know what I'm saying, Lamar turn it into something that's not him, man. Like he's not a QB that's going to drop back 40, 50 times a game, you know, and he wins that way. He's the best, to me. He's the best running QB ever. Like do that, you know what I'm saying? Like
I don't mean to cut you off. I don't mean to cut you off, Dennis, but more to your point. Look what they did with Josh Allen.
Yep. Take the ball, you know what I'm saying? It's all about, man, winning period, man. It's not about winning flashy. Like this ain't college, man. You ain't trying to get your style points so you can jump another team like it's NFL. It's all about just trying to pull out as many wins as possible any way you can. And it's like they kind of got, you know what I'm saying, away from that, man. Like I don't know. Like I said, I keep on saying that I don't know exactly what's going on. This is proof. I really don't know. Like why they won't just do what always got them to the dance. I hate when teams, and we talk about boxing on the channel too. I hate when teams and athletes, you know what I'm saying, and coaches go away from what they do best. And it seems like that's what the Ravens been doing lately. So once they get back to what they do best, I feel like they'll be fine.
Yeah, that was a good take. And like I was saying, we're gonna segue into what's going on with the Buffalo Bills right now. It's a reverse mirror of what's going on with the Ravens. Buffalo decided that, hey, All it's throwing the ball over the field. All it is doing is creating turnovers. So what we're going to do is we're going to simplify the game for Josh Allen. We're going to run the ball 25 to 30 times a game, and we're going to let you throw the ball between 15 and 20 times a game. And they have been getting the results that they've been looking for, you know what I'm saying, this season based on how they playing. If you go back to the Miami game, that game was a really slow, grounded out game. But Josh Allen didn't have to do nothing more than what his job was. And I like the way Buffalo is looking right now. I like the way how they playing simple football and they doing exactly what you said, Dennis. They just trying to get wins. And I want to know how you guys feel about, like you said, like I'm saying, what Buffalo decided to do with their team, even when letting Diggs go and returning back to some similar to old school football, where you only throwing the ball a certain amount of times, and you running the ball, controlling the clock, and playing good defense. What you got on that, Dennis, man? Like the direct opposite of what the Ravens are doing and what Buffalo decided what they're gonna do, what they wanted to do in the offseason, because Buffalo did a lot of releasing players and drafting new players, and it was kind of weird to me. And I see they got a plan to their madness of what they want to do for this 2024-25 NFL season. What you think about what Buffalo got going on and how they decided they was gonna go from airing it out to what they're doing now? What you got on that, Dennis?
Yeah, man, I love what the Bills doing. Honestly, man, like I said a lot of bad things about Josh Allen over the last couple of years, man. I'll be the first to tell you, man. I thought he was overrated, man. I know it was a poll that came out before the season that he got voted the most overrated player in the whole league. So and I was one of those people that hesitate on believe that, man. But with him losing Diggs and pretty much they got Curtis Samuels over there and Valdez Scanlon now, they don't have the best weapons over there, so they're using on the running game, to your point, and even Josh Allen, he gets in on the running game too, and he's making all the right plays, all the right decisions, man. I feel like it's actually making it harder for teams to try to defend them, because now you don't know who he might throw the ball to, opposed to when Diggs was there. You already knew he was looking for Diggs. You know what I'm saying? Majority of the time, or Diggs was gonna go to the sideline, and it has to kind of fit, or something like that. But now it just everybody knows who the man is on the team, and he's like I said, he making a whole of the right plays, all right decision, man. I'm a big NFL Network fan, man. I, I'm gonna give on it. They got some credit, Kyle Brandt, man, from GMF, man. He kind of predicted it, man. He said Josh Allen this year will be his MVP, and when he said it, man, I thought he was kind of tripping, but hey, he looking like they had to give it to somebody right now this second. You know what I'm saying? He'd be him. Cause like, I mean, most people can't even name, you know what I'm saying, the players today, and he passing the ball to right now. And but I also got to get that defense some credit. Vaughn, he got a sack on the last two games after going 14 straight games without a sack at all. So Vaughn look like he back healthy. He understanding what he got to do. I like that defensive line. When they go in a lot of DBs and they hit everything, but to me they just look like a team that knows who they are now. Like they know everything goes through on 17, and he's doing more than answering the bill right now, man. So if he can keep this going, if the Bills keep on putting out wins, hey, he might get in he repeat both on for me too. So hey, how can he do anything but give Sean and McDermott credit? Josh Allen, man, like I said, he been special this year so far. So I'm gonna give it up to him.
What you got on there, Mike, man? How Buffalo looking this year, man, and how they sort of like the opposite of what your team should actually be trying to take something from them. What's your assessment on how Buffalo just changed their whole everything from airing the ball out to doing what they was doing for the last 2-3 years with Diggs? Like, what you think about how they decided they was going to take the approach to the game that they taking right now?
It's going great for them, man. You know, they actually creating balance for the offense. You know, that's the main key. Like you said, they slowing the game down for Josh Allen, making it simply just slowing it down for him, man. Not having put him in a situation where he got to overthink things. And normally in the past, where they rely too much on Josh Allen running and throwing, so they creating balance. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something like you said. I kind of wish my team would be doing at this point, but we hit on that already. So, but with Buffalo, this lining up in two tight end formations, man. They got two elite tight ends. So they just using the weapons they all got. They spreading all around, not just making it just about Stephon Diggs or, back in the past, what I'm saying, with the guy, the other guy they just lost. I can't think of his name. What's his name? Gabe Davis. Yeah, so now they got a bunch of receivers, like a bunch of Joes, and as you would like to call them, not no household names. But they coming together right now, man. Along with the rookie guy they got from Florida State, Keon Coleman. So it's basically a remake of their offense, you know what I'm saying? So they remaking it. It's going well for them. Joe Brady, man, is calling it up, dialing the plays up, doing an amazing job right now. Their defense is doing way better than I expected. I expected their defense to have a drop off, being they had so many losses from that defense from a year ago, with so many mainstays, with Tre'Davious White and them guys gone, and Jordan Poyer and the safeties they got gone, Mekhi Hyde and them. So their defense, man, really, it's surprising me right now. DeMar Hamlin and them guys, and Von Miller, man, the resurgence he having these last couple games, he looking like his old self. Yeah, Oliver been playing tremendously. Just guys, man, playing as one, man, coming together as one, being cohesive, playing complementary ball, man, along with their offense, and just putting it together, man. In another tough division, I feel like that's another tough division where you can't, come up short in, man, with these guys coming up the pipeline, man, with the Jets and with the Patriots, kind of surprising people, and the Dolphins. So they know, they've been winning that division for the past 4 years, man, and it seems like they're not gonna let go of that AFC East crown, man. And Josh Allen, man, keep playing like like you say, he's definitely gonna be in the MVP race. I was one of them guys to say a lot of stuff about Josh Allen as well. He has elite. We all know he got elite talent. He got all the talent in the world. I just think some of his decision making is very questionable in critical moments. And he just playing great ball right now, man. Kudos to the offensive coordinator, and kudos to Josh Allen, man, for putting it together, man. But it only been 2 games, man, so we'll see if it's going to carry on throughout the season.
Oh, good. Oh, we're gonna roll right into it from there to this next topic. This is I guess the Cowboys debacle, man, against New Orleans. Oh man, my wife's a New Orleans fan. She was hitting me across my head all day watching the game. I couldn't leave the house. It was bad, man. Cowboys, man, we looked real bad, like a shell from what we did to Cleveland the first week. I was so excited for Zimmerman being a coordinator, man, and the defense. They played a really gritty team. You know what I'm saying? Like and New Orleans coming in, they more of a finesse team, and I'm thinking like, you know what I'm saying? We just played against a gritty team, and they finesse. We finna roll over them, and it was the complete opposite, man. I'm very disappointed in what they displayed on the field, man. It's pretty much what I was saying about you guys, Mike. We have our defensive identity, man. Far as is we gonna rush the quarterback and shorten the time so he can throw passes and give opportunities for our defense to get interceptions. Like we doing so much patchwork for as our defensive line, man. We've been patching it up for probably the last 5 years, man. It's like we got to get it together on the defense, man. Teams have been running all over us, man, for the last 3 years. Like we can't stop a blood nose leak. Like we can't stop nothing. We just been getting ran over, man. Like it was a really hard game to watch. I had to they came out with a lot of misdirection, a lot of motions to stop the Cowboys from getting their sets to be able to rush the quarterback like they wanted to. I went to New Orleans first game, and when I seen them play live, I was just looking at it like they're just beating up on a terrible team. But I mean, from this point, I don't even know if they just beat up on two terrible teams. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna find out who New Orleans is this week going against Philly. I'm just everything is up in the air for the Saints and definitely the Cowboys, man. Hopefully we can turn it around against you guys, Mike, man. Y'all wounded, we wounded. So, you know, that's always a good show for a good fight. From your perspective, Mike, man, what do you feel what's going on with the Cowboys?
Man, I like I said with my team, man, just some of the same. Problems keep rearing his ugly head, man. You know what I'm saying? Like same thing, man. Y'all run defense for the past 5 years, like you said, has been nothing short of terrible. Like, like for real, this has been terrible. Like for real, like y'all run defense, like man, it's crazy, man, because it's like y'all been trying to add additions to that defense line, but the same problem keep occurring. Like I feel like at this point anybody can run on y'all, man. So and that's saying a lot, you know what I'm saying? So because y'all got some elite athletes on y'all team, y'all defense, it shouldn't even be letting it go down like that. But defense is kind of up and down right now. We'll see what the results is at with a couple more games under y'all belt to see how y'all defense gonna come along with the new defense coordinator Mike Zimmer. I felt like, you know what I'm saying, it was gonna be y'all gonna take a little step back defensive wise when y'all made the transition from Dan Quinn to Mike Zimmer. So we'll see, you know, on that. But it just for the offensive wise, like I say, no run game at all. You know what I'm saying? No run game at all, and that all comes to y'all not making no investment in the running back addition, like in the area. Like y'all had a chance to get Derrick Henry, y'all had a chance to get all these running backs, and y'all skipped over them, man. So hey, this is not surprising that y'all don't have a running game. I mean, we got the second coming of Zeke Elliott, but we all know, you know what I'm saying, it's the second coming. It's coming and going any day with Zeke Elliott. So, man, Zeke, you know what I'm saying, is not longer the Zeke from old. You know what I'm saying? Zeke is definitely a shell of himself. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? He's a good two-back, you know what I'm saying? But for starting-wise, he couldn't start on my all-man team if I was starting it up right now for the Cowboys. So, yeah, man, Dak, man, I feel like y'all just one-dimensional, man, at this point. Just like kind of like how y'all was last year. CeeDee Lamb, I feel like y'all offense is CeeDee Lamb or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And like the other receivers, and that comes to the offseason y'all had, man, y'all made no additions at the wide receiver spot or running back. So this is what you get. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it is what it is. Like, this is exactly what you're gonna get, what you expect when you accolade all your money to to certain stars, and it leaves nothing over for you to make additions or even try to make something happen, maneuver, trade, or anything like that because you're too busy paying y'all stars. You know what I'm saying? Y'all give y'all stars top of the market money, and it leaves nothing over. You know what I'm saying, to make the additions that y'all need to make to upgrade y'all team. So definitely, man, I feel like from the top and the bottom, man, from the decisions that y'all didn't make in the off season, it's gonna be a long season for y'all guys, man. From you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a luckily for y'all, the division ain't that tough. I feel like y'all can be at this point, man, y'all can turn things around, but at this point, I just see some of the same thing, man. We all have the same season like last year. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Only time will tell. Dak, man, we all know Dak got his money. He got what he wanted. So y'all basically stuck with Dak. So y'all can't, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can't just blame Dak, you know what I'm saying, all the time now, because it's more than just a Dak problem now. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely, man, all three phases of the game, because y'all got the pieces, man. Y'all probably got one of the most talented teams in the league. You know what I'm saying? If we talking about just pure talent, but at the same time, games ain't just won on talent. It's won on more than just talent. So I just think, man, y'all need to just come together, man, and just play some complimentary football, man. And I think y'all need to make another running back addition. I know y'all got Dalvin Cook on the team. I don't know how much gas he got left. That's we talking about another running back that's on his last legs, though. So it's like, yeah, man, it's like definitely, man, if y'all don't get the right playmakers, surround Dak with some more playmakers, man, it's going to be a long season, man. And y'all offensive line, it kind of look like it's kind of regressing too, you know what I'm saying? So that's another, you know what I'm saying, point of attack that you can criticize about the Cowboys, man, because you seen it coming, you know what I'm saying, with Tyron Smith leaving and the other guys leaving as well, man. Zach Morton getting up there. A lot of older guys on the line, so it just like, man, they got time to turn it around, man. Hopefully they don't turn around this week. Praying y'all don't turn around this week. But yeah, man, somebody got to turn around. I feel like this can be the game, the catapult. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The catapult whoever win this game, I feel like gonna get catapulted into a winning situation, man. And hopefully it be us, man.
Quick question: Does Mike McCarthy make it to the end of the season?
Whoa, man, that's a good question.
And also, does Harbaugh make it to the end of the season?
Yeah, man. Unless the roof come down, you know what I'm saying, for Harbaugh, unless the roof come all the way down, which I don't see it come all the way down. Shit, man, for Harbaugh to get up out of there, man, everything got to come down, man, get burnt down to the ashes, man, for that to happen, man, because he's with them up high, man. You know, he done a lot, man, for our organization, man. He's well respected. So I know they'll give him the courtesy, man. If they was gonna give him the boot, whatever, they'll definitely have to mutually like part ways. It had to be a situation where like we have to have a replacement coach in line for that to happen. And doing in season firing, that's not even our style, man. That's not even our motto, man. So even when things got terrible, man, we never fired a coach, you know what I'm saying, in season. So and we barely had, you know what I'm saying, we barely changed coaches. So I don't see that happening with Harbaugh. And for as Mike McCarthy, now, you know, things can get tough and get out of whack, man. And Jerry Jones could put an X out on his ass. But I don't know, man. I think, man, how Jerry Jones been so loyal to his coaches as well in the past, I think he'll let him ride it out. But we all know, man, he on his last ride, man. And I ain't talking about the Undertaker.
What you got on that, Dennis, man? The whole situation with what the Cowboys got going on right now, man.
And we talked about it a little bit earlier off camera, man. Like, in the best two words I can come up with the bad business, man. Like, it's bad business going on with Dallas right now. I mean, people had to get paid, man, and when that happens, man, it creates shortages everywhere else. You know, CD held out so he can get paid. He's getting, I believe, average of 30 mil a year. You got Dak on it. He just became the highest QB ever in history at $60 million a year. So man, and then I believe Michael Parsons still he's gonna be up for his deal soon too. So it
Yep.
just, man, we gotta feed three on superstar players, and then it's like, man, you still had to try to build no center on the rest of the team, no center around them, man. So it's gonna be tough, man. How do you feel like right now they have a roster problem, man? It just not enough time over there. Like, of course you have CD, of course you have Dak, you got Michael, but hey, his 11 people on that field, man, at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You need everybody, you know what I'm saying, to be able to contribute. Everybody be able to come together, man, and have you know what I'm saying, and be able to function, you know what I'm saying? But right now, man, you got Michael saying that he feel like on the Saints game was due to lack of effort. And when you hear those kind of things, man, it just make you wonder, like, what's really going on to be a health problem, man. Like, we talking about a team that hasn't won anything in a minute. I'm not taking the shots or anything, but it just like, man, nobody has that right, you know what I'm saying, to feel that kind of way, man. To feel like they can just show up and beat a team, especially in the NFL, man. Like, this ain't Alabama versus Northwestern State, man. Like, you can literally get the blows, don't get those, you know what I'm saying, it just blown off you any given week if you come out there, you know what I'm saying, like, just thinking that it's sweet. So, hey, man, Dallas need to play every game like it hits their last, man. Like, honestly, man, because to me it's gonna be tough, man. Like, honestly, like I said, I think it's a roster problem. It's a money problem on it that's going on right now. And Dallas, man, we know Jerry. He gonna put on the show. He gonna always try to get the fans on something to feed off of, and something, you know what I'm saying, to try to keep on the fan base interested in, keep the fans going. But I don't see it going too far, man. Like, even you know what I'm saying, leading at someone like Skip Bayless, who probably been the biggest Cowboy fan on TV in the last 15, 20 years. He you know what I'm saying, predicted the Eagles to go to the Super Bowl this year. And he said he feel like Dallas is going to go at 8 or 9 and miss the playoffs, you know what I'm saying, completely. So for him to say that, as big and as diehard of a Cowboy fan as he is, it just spells trouble, man. And so, yeah. And it ain't over until it's over. So we'll see.
Good shit. We coming down towards the end of the show. We got a couple more topics left. I'm finna throw two topics into one. We're gonna roll over to the two Alabama quarterbacks. We talking about Tua and we talking about Bryce Young. I'm gonna hand it over to you, Dennis, man. We're gonna start with Tua first, man, and segue into Bryce Young, both of their situations. Give us a breakdown of like what's your whole assessment on just the situation, period. If you watch football, you know what both of these guys' situation is, and just lace the people up. Dennis, on your assessment on both of these guys' situation.
Oh yeah, man. For Tua, man, I just feel bad for him, man. And how can you lie, man? When he his big his big contract this off season, man. How was real deal happy for Tua, man? Like I haven't been happy for a player like that getting paid in a long time. And the reason being, we know everything he had to go through to that point. You know what I'm saying? To getting his money, man. Come out of Alabama, people were questioning him, his size, his arm strength, everything. Thank else you had people calling him a buzz. Brian Flores made it clear when he was the head coach on when Tua first came in that he didn't want him. Like Tua had a whole coming lot, you know what I'm saying? The concussion problems and everything else. So man, like it just but it's sad to see him go down again with another concussion. People saying that he should retire and all this other stuff, man. It's not going to happen, man. Like I said, he just signed for his big on deal on this off season, so I already know that's not going to happen. Like and I see it somewhere where it said Tua can actually get his 124 million if he's not cleared by the doctors. That that's literally the only way he can get his guaranteed money. So under to the doctors did decide that he can't do it anymore. He gonna keep on playing, man. So man, Tua, how you can do it? No saying is keep room for him to just hopefully he don't suffer too many injuries. But man, I blame some of this too on the coach, man. Matt Daniels, he put Tua in a lot of precarious situations, man. That's another team that need to try to gain on some more balance, man. I know he has a high flying, the fastest offense in all of football. But you know, you can't keep putting Tua, you know what I'm saying, in these type of situations. So you gotta try to, you know what I'm saying, hand the ball out more, try to let him use the legs a little bit more, try to keep him from out of harm's way. But Tua, man, I wish the best for him. On they had Saban about it. Saban said the best. It should be a
Medical
medical
decision.
decision. Like, yeah, and that what it should be. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happened with Tua, man. But I hope all the best for him.
Yeah. And what you got on Bryce Young?
On Bryce, man, hey man, I've been seeing a lot of hate thrown towards Bryce Way, man. People know what I'm saying, compare him to the biggest bust in NFL history, Ryan Leaf, and you know what I'm saying, players of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it at all, man, because we spoke on Carolina and they own it, you know what I'm saying, last season when we need through the break, you know what I'm saying, in the fans' face. That's where it all starts at to me. Like
Yeah.
we need to
Oh,
blame David Tepper, man. Like just the inconsistency, man. Like you go from Steve Wilkes, you only give him a few games, then you bring in Frank Wright, you fire him and have the 11 games. You bring in another coach, he's supposed to be the savior. You trade away 2 first-round picks,
the
and
whole
then
damn
like yeah, man, like the whole reason that the Bears was able to get Caleb Williams is because of the Carolina Panthers, man. So
a lot of people
it
don't know
just
that.
it just sad what happened what's going on with Bryce, man. I believe they can kill his confidence, man. They threw him out there with hardly anything to work with. I know it had him feeling well. He came from the Vikings, but he's at this stage of his career, he's not a number one receiver, man. Like he just not. And I understand how can he name too many other weapons that they have over there. And I feel like Bryce is in an unfortunate situation, man. But one thing for sure, man, he gonna get another shot somewhere else, or at least he should, man. Like
Yeah.
somebody need to put him in a better situation, and I feel like we will see a way better Bryce Young than whatever that was. You know what I'm saying, in Carolina, man. And another thing too, man. Brady said it in the off season too, man. Like stop rushing these rookies. You know what I'm saying, on the field. Like it's nothing wrong with starting a bridge QB, a veteran QB for a season or two. And when once you have enough talent around them, then you put the Rick in so he can no sense succeed. But yeah, man, I think Bryce, you know what I'm saying, he far from done. He's not a bust. I feel like he's going to get better and better. You know what I'm saying? Once he's in the best situation.
Yeah. What you got on those two topics, Mike?
Man, it's kind of a situation, man, because we know we Alabama fans, we support Alabama players as well. So the Tua situation is kind of unfortunate, man. I hate, man, bro, going through it. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually like Tua, man, despite all the criticism that he received. I think he's a very talented quarterback, man. I think he's a good quarterback, a good leader as well, a natural born leader. But that is call it what it is. He is injury prone. It ain't, it is what it is. He hasn't shook the label yet. We thought he did a great job last year, kind of playing majority of the season without any injuries. So that would lead him to landing his contract that he got. I thought when he got his money, I was happy for him, but for him. But if on the other shoe, like if I was the organization, I probably would have gave him a shorter term contract due to the injuries that he has sustained. It's kind of a red flag, to give somebody that much money, being that they didn't had those kind of injuries throughout their career. So, but at the same time, it's the market. You know what I'm saying? Like it's call it what it is. Quarterback's
Yeah.
gonna get paid regardless. So, I ain't saying that he don't deserve it. No, don't let me get that twisted. Like I ain't saying he don't deserve it. I just thought that it'd have been better for him to get a shorter term contract. You know what I'm saying? For the organization perspective, but he got his money. It is what it is. Tua, man, I hope the best for the guy, man. It's unfortunate, man. He sustained another concussion. That's 5 concussions, man, throughout his career. He sustained one at Alabama in his last year. He had multiple concussions the year before last, and now we're coming up on another concussion for the guy. So it's never a good thing for any player to sustain as many concussions as they had. It can cause long-term effect, you know what I'm saying? So I hope, bro, you know what I'm saying, kind of get his stuff together in that perspective because we don't want any long-term damage to happen to bro or to any player, you know what I'm saying, of that nature. But I hope he come back, man. I'm pretty sure he is. Being the guy that Tua is, he's a team first kind of guy. So I know he's hell bent on trying not to let his team down and to fulfill his contract and to be the player that he wants to be, man. Get back down on the field and keep producing at a high level like he did last year. At the same time, it's kind of he's in a crappy situation because you got to think, you know what I'm saying, outside the box sometimes when you sustain these injuries because it's a thin line, man. It can shorten your career and showing your lifespan as well, man. So you got to think about that outside football too, man. When it comes to these injuries, because he's not just having minor injuries; he having major injuries. So it's something to think about. I know they was trying to throw the retire word out there real quick on him, saying that he should hang it up. I heard all kind of people, your favorite analysts say that he should hang it up, that he should not keep playing. But that's kind of hard to say, man, because the guy's still young, and he's still producing at a high level, man. He just got to be more careful. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was kind of a misjudgment on the play that he got injured on, because knowing that you did a good job last year avoiding contact like that, but you kind of hit and went straight up and went for the contact this time, and it was kind of questionable because you injury prone, so I didn't see why he did that. You know what I'm saying? He could have easily slid. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just going head first into the guy. Hamlin, ironically, it was DeMar Hamlin, the guy that had the incident from last year. So, man, I just hope he put his best foot forward, man. I hope in situations like this, man, you don't want no yes man behind you. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about your career outside of football. So, I hope, you know what I'm saying, he bounced back, and I hope he keep playing, man. I'm going to keep rooting for him. I hope the best for Tua.
And what you got on the Bryce Young situation, Mike?
Bryce Young, I'm a fan of Bryce Young. Also, done the great things he was at Alabama and stuff. We all know that he's a smaller quarterback. He had questions coming into the league, being that he's probably one of the smallest quarterbacks in the league. And so he was already, you know, kind of left for dead already, you know what I'm saying, being in the organization he went to. And like Dennis said, man, it starts from the top, man. The organization is diabolical, man. Like it's like, man, it's the organization is in turmoil. It need to be cleaned from top to bottom, man. It's a very, very, very poor organization. It hasn't been no kind of force since Cam Newton left the first time. You know what I'm saying? So they haven't been the same since. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, they try to emphasize and make upgrades along their offensive line, because their offensive line was probably the worst in the league last year. They made a couple upgrades. They did make some high price additions to their offensive line, and they brought in a couple of more playmakers. Outside of Adam Thielen, they brought in Deontay Jones, the receiver from Pittsburgh. They made a trade to get him, saying that he was going to so-called be their number one receiver. That hasn't panned out yet. The Miles Sanders addition that they had got running back wise, that seems to be one of the worst signings they didn't had in a while. The guy, you know, we haven't seen him, you know what I'm saying, do nothing outside, you know what I'm saying, his Philly stint. And they brought the rookie running back in from Texas, Jonathan Brooks. I know he's coming off a major injury, so he hasn't been able to touch the field yet. So we'll see what he'll be able to produce when he comes in. They need more playmakers, you know what I'm saying, more solid playmakers around them, for sure. But to be honest, I really want Bryce Young to go somewhere else, man. I feel like if he goes somewhere else, man, we'll really see, you know what I'm saying, what this guy really got and his capabilities and what he can produce. Because sometimes, like, it depends on the quarterback. We hit on it. We talked about it earlier with Sam Darnold, man. These guys come in, you know what I'm saying, these high draft picks come in and they get into these situations where they have to do too much, you know what I'm saying, and leave them in poor spots. And then, you know, we see them change environments, go to, you know, different teams, go to, you know, mature more and thrive more in other systems that's more quarterback friendly, or, you know, more coaches that's more tailor-made to their success. So hopefully that'll be the case for Bryce Young, man, because they really leave my boy in the dumpster right now, man. He getting murdered every time he jump. He hike back. So, you know, being that he's a smaller quarterback, he definitely can't take that punishment. I mean, we're not talking about, you know, Kyler Murray, and then we know Kyler Murray is a smaller quarterback, but we all know Kyler Murray, as elusive as it comes, he can get out of situations like that. Bryce Young can't, you know what I'm saying? So it all boils down to, you know, I just hope he go to another situation, man, because I don't see him making it another year in Carolina, man. He getting, supplanted right now by Andy Dalton, man. We see the red rifle come out again. Um, you know, brought old Andy Dalton in to see what he can do. I know he played a game last year and he kind of produced, did pretty good. So we're gonna see what it is, man. I don't think it's the end of his career, but it might be the end of his Carolina term, man. And I hope so for his sake, man, because
Yeah.
because the longer you stay in Carolina, the longer it's gonna get, man. It's gonna be a shit show, man. So we just hope, you know what I'm saying. Well, I hope, you know what I'm saying, Bryce Young get another opportunity somewhere else, man, and thrive somewhere else. We just seen it with Sam Darnold, we seen it with Geno Smith. Yeah, we seen it with Justin Fields right now. So hopefully, man, he get a fair shake, man, because he's definitely not getting a fair shake right now.
Yeah, I feel the same way, man. My opinion on Tua, man, I think it should be more of a decision that his family and him make. Everybody trying to retire the man. I don't really too much like that. Yeah, you want to be around to make sure that you're here to take care of your family and things of that nature. Like Nick Saban said, it's more of a doctor's decision. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like if he come back, he just need to work on trying to get back, play good ball, and see can he go the rest of his career without having another concussion, because that's the only way I see him still being in the league. Right now, like Dennis said before, it's an issue, but it's more than likely based on the money they gave him and based on the type of player that he is. He's not finna just up and retire and leave the game just like that. The only way I see him leaving the game is another concussion occurs. I kind of compare it to boxing. Like so in boxing, boxers lose their punch resistance. So you can see a boxer, he can be the best fighter in the world, he can eat all types of punches, but he get in a fight and he get hit a certain type of way and he go down kind of crazy, and that's the beginning of the end for most boxers, because once you lose your punch resistance, you can get hit with a rabbit punch or any type of punch and it can put you down. A punch that you normally would just take, a punch that's not really a powerful punch. And it seems to me that's what's going on with Tua. It's like his resistance of getting concussions is really, really low, because he's getting concussions the same way, like you see what's going on with Julio Jones. The reason why Julio Jones is retiring, or he's out still trying to get a job, but the main reason what's going on with him is that he has a soft tissue injury in a hamstring, and it won't heal. The resistance of it healing for as playing a professional sport is gone. And I think that's the same thing going on with Tua. It's like the resistance of him getting hit and not getting a concussion is slim to none. He's at the point now, anytime he get hit any type of way, it's a really high chance of him getting a concussion. Just for the simple fact the resistance of that is gone. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I look at it. I'm praying for him, hoping for the best. I do want him to come back. I do want him to go out on his own terms, but I feel like if he receives another concussion, I think at that point it's time for him to bow out gracefully. He got his money. His family's gonna be well taken care of. I mean, he has 2 daughters, so you don't want to be around here, you know what I'm saying, not being able to communicate or know who your daughter's kids is because of you can't remember anything. So like I said, it's a real touchy subject. I think one more he's out. As far as right now, I think he's still good to go. I just think he just need to do a better job of just protecting himself You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, if he would have slid and his back of his head hit the turf, like he could have got a concussion like that because we didn't already see him get 2 concussions just with his head hitting the back, hitting the field without nobody like really putting no hat on him or nothing like that. So it's like, it's a tricky situation, man. You don't really know what's going on with him, his body. You can only watch and react to what's going on. So, like I said, I just think we at a point to where he's good until he ain't good. You know what I'm saying? He get another concussion. That was a national TV game. Like, the league ain't gonna go for that. The league might make him retire. You know what I'm saying? So I just, like I said, I didn't pray for him, hope for the best for his situation. You know what I'm saying? And the situation with Bryce Young, man, I think it's some BS. When I went to the game last week when New Orleans played, the week before when New Orleans played, I was highly like pissed off because of the Red Rifle, man. He was on the sideline by himself, though, away from the team, away from, you know what I'm saying, Bryce the whole game. I actually got pictures of it and everything, man, to where I'm just like, man, it reminded me of one of the things that Jamarcus Russell said. It was like when he got drafted, you know what I'm saying, they didn't have no type of mentor for him. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with Bryce. It's like, bro, you standing away from the whole team by yourself. You should be trying to help this man after every series. And I watched it the whole game. I watched it live. I seen him. I took pictures and everything to confirm what I seen. He didn't help the man not at all. And that's another big problem. You got a guy like Andy Dalton been in the league as long as he's been in the league, and he's not gonna go to the man after every snap. He's supposed to be on the team to help and encourage. He's on the team just to make another dollar and just to wait till his turn. Bro, you've been in the league over 10 years. You'd have had your turn. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the biggest problems I've seen right there, and I've seen that with my own 2 eyes. The other thing is, like Dennis said, they have a really poor ran organization from the top all the way down to them, like exchanging coaches. Like the culture of what they got going on with the Carolina Panthers is a real deal dumpster fire. And a player like Bryce Young, I'm not excluding him for all the blame, but you have to, if you're gonna start a quarterback in the manner and nature that you throwing him in the fire, you have to have some type of stability for that young quarterback to be able to, you know what I'm saying, be able to navigate his way through what's going on to him and what's being thrown at him on a daily basis. So I just think I do think it may be, depending on how Andy Dalton play, I do think it may be the end of his time in Carolina, but I think he won't get traded during the season. I think something happened on the off season, and it's going to be a lot of teams, you know what I'm saying, willing to take a chance on him on that rookie contract and him coming towards the end, you know what I'm saying? Well, not necessarily the end, but if you know about anything about contracts in the NFL, rookies, they normally sign on a 5-year deal. They get read up on the 4th. So going into next year, it'll be that midway point to where it won't be a contract issue with somebody to take a chance on. So, you know what I'm saying? I just hope that he get with an organization that's gonna build around him. And that's another thing. Like they traded draft picks. They traded a number 1 receiver away. Like, and you throw this guy into the fire like that when he's already undersized. You know what I'm saying? So it's a real shit show over there, man. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, Bryce get out of there before they, you know what I'm saying, just finish off his career, man. So, yeah, that's what I got on that topic, Mike, man. With that being said, man, we're going to go ahead and wrap the show up. Dennis had to check out a little early on us, man. Felt good to be back, man. It's our first show of the year, man. I feel like everything ran smooth, man. Like I said, I appreciate y'all boys, man. We're going to try to keep this thing rolling. We at the top of the hill now, man. We just need to go ahead and push the ball down so we can have that snowball effect to where we just picking up momentum. We doing what we're supposed to do to make sure we pumping out these shows for the people, man. We're gonna keep on coming hitting y'all with real NFL situations and stats and that nature of what's really going on in the league. So with that being said, man, you got anything you want to get off your chest? Oh yeah, we do a segment at the end of every show. It's called Get It Off. It's called Get It Off Your Chest. Sometimes we have something to get off our chest. Sometimes we don't. At this situation, at this point in time, I don't really have nothing to get off my chest. I'm gonna save it for the next show. You got anything you got to get off your chest, Mike, before we get out of here, man?
Man, I got two things, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all long, man. One, man, I gotta give a shout out, man, to the youngest in the game doing, man, Hollywood Ryan Williams, man, from Alabama, number 17, man. 5-star freshman, man. Man, the guy, hey, bruh, the guy, I told guys before he even came touch the campus, this is gonna be the next great Alabama receiver, man. And he upholding his up there the bargain. The hype is real.
He keeps the tradition going.
Hollywood is the real deal, man. Yeah, man. So shout out, man. He holding it down, man. Ryan Williams, man. Salute to you, man. I'm definitely a fan of you. And man, I'm looking for number great things for the guy, man. Like I say, he the youngest guy in college right now, 17 years old, and he doing big things right now, man. He definitely making an impact on the offense. And he definitely on down the line is gonna be a threat, man. It's a threat every game, man, to score. And he definitely, upholding his name, man, Hollywood, man. So kudos to Hollywood, man. So and then my second point, man, we see the end of an era today, man. We seen that boy Woj, man, from ESPN, man, retired, man, hanged it up, went to go join his alma mater and stuff, man, to be a GM, which I don't know, somebody got to enlighten me, man, because I didn't even know they had GMs in college. So that's crazy. So they must have gave that guy a king ransom or something to lead ESPN his position to where he at, man, because we all know Woj, man, especially if you're a basketball fan. He's definitely, man, the epitome of the great reporter, man. He always got the latest topics, the news, man. So he's going to be missed, man, dearly. It's gonna be kind of odd, man, to see now Woj not able to drop some bombs and stuff, man. I'm kind of interested in who they gonna, put in his position, man. ESPN, somebody from ESPN, you see this, man? Holla at your boy, man. I can definitely, fulfill in for Woj, man. Do a couple of insights, man, because that's kind of like my specialty anyway. So, hey, man, put your boy name in the ring, man. I'm definitely a candidate. Get at your boy, man, for sure. But definitely for sure, man. But for sure, man. But salute to Woj, man. He definitely somebody I look up to, man, and hope for nothing but the best for him on his new journey and stuff, man. But he will be missed, man. And we back in effect, man. We back at it, man. So we look for us to, man, keep hitting y'all with these haymakers, man, all season, man, and giving y'all the latest news and topics, man.
Well, there you have it, man. That's a wrap for the show tonight, man. We appreciate for everybody that tuned in and is gonna go back and watch the replay, man. We out of here.
All right.